This is my Land Rover ambulance camper van, which I've had for a couple of years now. Very basic, but does what I wanted to do. With my Maggiolina roof tent on top, which is a small problem or two. I'll get to that later. Maybe we look inside. All the usual things: sink, cooker, fridge, toilet cubicle on that side, storage, all that stuff. Good seats, DVD players to keep them quiet and occupied, bench seat with storage in it, and that's about it. This is a ladder up to the roof tent, and there's a wee hatch which I cut in the roof where the skylight was, and I cut a hole in the base of the roof tent to match, so instead of going outside and getting cold and wet and pissing rain, I just got the ladder and in, which seems to work pretty well. There you go, one roof tent, which generally is very good, but we do have, like I say, a few problems. There we go, here's the head lining. It's detached itself from the outer skin of the roof in, I don't know, maybe half a dozen places. A bit over here somewhere as well, if I can find it. Where are we? There's another one, and the worst bit is over here. What I've done is, I've got a little endoscope camera, and I've put it inside the roof, and what you can see is there's little blocks of plywood that are glued to the top of the head lining and glued to the inside of the fiberglass roof, but they're not glued anymore, obviously. I emailed the suppliers, a company called Boab, thinking that they would assist with this. It seems I've just spent several £1000s with them buying a roof tent, and it's 5 months old, I think. Their reaction was, rather than assisting, they would do everything they could to avoid helping. Their opinion is, because I cut this hole in the bottom here from a hatch, that somehow that has caused my roof to fail, which is of course complete and utter bollocks. Autohome, who are the makers of the roof tent, won't deal with me directly. They insist on dealing through Boab, so I assume the two of them have the same opinion, that because I've cut a hatch in the base, somehow that's caused the roof to fail. Not quite sure I'm going to proceed from here, but court action possibly, I don't know. We'll need to see about that. This is actually the third problem I've had with the Boab and this roof tent. The first problem was, I ordered it, I paid the deposit, including the delivery. The tent was made in Italy to order, delivered to their premises down south, and then Boab discovered suddenly they couldn't deliver it, so they offered me 40 quid compensation for a 600-mile round trip to collect it, which didn't impress me very much. Next problem was the mattress cover. Obviously I took the mattress cover off when I was cutting my hole for the hatch down here, and there's two zips to hold the mattress cover, both at the same end. First zip went fine, unzipped beautifully. Second zip just fell to bits. Now I would have thought, same again, you spend several £1000s, first thing you do is unzip the mattress cover. I assume the mattress cover unzipped so you can take it off to clean it. Well, I wash my bedding, I don't know about anyone else. So I would have thought, phone Boab and they would send me a new cover, or give me 20 quid to have it repaired locally, or something of that variety. Their reaction was, I had to cover off, send the cover to them, they would send it to Italy, the Italians would decide whether it was faulty or not, which is obviously a stalling tactic to make it too difficult and not worth your while to complain. They did offer to sell me a new mattress cover, which I thought was a bit cheeky. And then of course the headlining, so really it should be no surprise that they're not interested in helping with the headlining, because they haven't helped in anything else, despite having spent what I consider is rather a lot of money with them. Let's just say I won't be giving them any more cash. What I'll do is I'll put all the emails between myself and Boab and Autohome in the description for this video, so you guys can read the emails and decide for yourself whether I'm being a pain in the arse or whether they're being, how shall we say, unhelpful.